Hello. I am very excited to speak on this topic today. This is a topic that is near and dear to my heart. It is everything that I am, everything I know, and everything that I wish to impart upon all of you. Love is the building block of the universe. It is the purest frequency that is known. It is pure because there is nothing there to disrupt the vibration. It vibrates with an evenness, a stillness, and a light that is untouched by any other. When you can feel love in the purest form, you are as open of a vessel as it is possible to be. And through you, you are capable of creating whatever you desire. It is through the frequency of love that you invite whatever you can imagine, whatever you can conjure up in your conscious awareness. But the moment that the frequency of love becomes tainted by self-doubt, pain, what you deem to be anything other than love, your ability to tap into this open vessel becomes tainted, and the ability to create through you becomes much more difficult. Love is the essence of Source. Source is the purest vibration of love, and that is where it all began. That is who we all come from and why we are the way that we are, where we are the way that we are, and how we are the way that we are. When you can remember who you are, why you are, where you are, this is how you tap into the true essence of your being. This is pure, unconditional love at its most highest vibration. This is when we become one. This is how we all remember that we are reflections of one another. We are simply mirrors of each other, living out existence at the same time. There is no hierarchy. There is no better or worse. There is no ahead, behind. Time is an illusion. Everything is simply energy that has been created from love. When you can view the world around you as part of you, as one with you, you tap into the oneness that you are. And this is the highest possible place that you will be able to exist. All-knowing, all-seeing oneness. I love to teach about the subject of love because the idea of love is very misunderstood on this planet. For whatever reason, humans do not remember how to access their love. They search for it outside of themselves, trying to earn it, trying to achieve it, and they always feel like it is just outside of their grasp. And this is because it is. This is because they are searching in the wrong place innocently. They misjudge where to find it. And this is because they are learning from those around them how to find it. They are watching as young children, watching all of the adults in their life, trying, searching for love. And they believe that the adults around them must know something that they don't know, when that is not the case. You come into this world already knowing, already full of wisdom, And in fact, it is the adults that must watch you, that must observe their children, because their children know the way. Their children haven't yet forgotten. Their children are still tuned into their inner wisdom that they have not yet unlearned. And it is the adults that must watch their children as their teachers to lead them back to their truth, which is that everything that they need lies within themselves already. We are headed towards some tumultuous times on this planet where it will feel like we are moving further and further away from love. And this is simply because this planet is changing, and the way that society has been operating, which is in absence of true unconditional love, it is not working anymore. It no longer operates to the same extent that it once could, with this misunderstanding, this misguidance within it. This planet is looking to rise into another plane of existence, and we must go with it. And in order to do that, you are going to have to find unconditional love within yourself in order to match the frequency that is beginning to shift and change around you. And there will be a lot of resistance, there will be a lot of pushback, as is what happens when you are on a self-development journey. When you begin to realize that the way things have been, the way that things are, the way that you have been taught, the way that you have been operating in your life, no longer functions in the way that it once did. And this will feel scary. It will feel lonely when the people around you begin to question what is being done around them, how things are being operated. There will be a lot of fear that will rise around the people that are afraid to embrace love. And this is what you will be witnessing, is their own fear being projected outwards, out into the world. And then the fear of each person magnified as a unity. This is when you must turn inwards. When you witness the fear around you become greater and greater, when it feels like things cannot get any worse, this is when you must turn inwards and find the love within yourself to carry you through. Allow others to have their process. And if this means that you must stand by and witness as they struggle to find their own sense of love within themselves, this is how you must operate. And it might be painful to witness them suffering. It might be difficult to watch as those around you whom you love do not know how to love. That is their journey. The best thing that you can do in those times is lead by example. Lead from a place of compassion. Lead from a place of unconditional love for those around you who are unable to love themselves. And by witnessing you in the energy of love, they will see the dissonance between you and themselves. And some of them will wake up and they will understand what they need to do, and others will not. And those will continue to suffer. And it is not your job to save them. It is not your job to try to convince them that their way is not working. That is their lesson to learn. And if it is not learned this time, they will need to come back in order to relearn it. Focus on your path. Have faith that despite how things might seem like they are getting worse, they are in fact moving in a forward direction. Sometimes things need to come down in order to rise from the ashes. And this is what it will feel like is happening all around you over the course of the next few years. In these times when things feel so uncertain, this is when it is imperative that you follow your heart. Follow what your intuition is guiding you towards, even if it doesn't make sense to you. The things in your life that once felt right may no longer, and the things in your life that you never took interest in may, at some point, you might feel drawn to those things, and you might feel confused by these shifts and changes within yourself. But this is normal, and this is how you learn to listen to your heart and trust that your heart is guiding you in a direction that is for you. As you begin to tap into the love that you feel within yourself, you will find that you begin to experience episodes of what you might call metaphysicality. You might begin to see beings around you that you didn't before. You might be able to feel energy around you that you didn't before. And those things are not there to harm you. Those things are not there to be feared. You are simply tapping into a higher frequency that you did not have access to before. As your vibration rises, as you begin to feel more love and compassion within yourself, what is happening is that you are beginning to open. You are becoming a much more clear vessel that allows you to perceive what was always there, but that you didn't have the awareness of before. As your vibration rises, you will have access to higher vibrational beings that will wish to communicate with you, and they are also of love. They are also one with you. Be open to the possibilities around you. It will feel a little bit scary at first. You will begin to feel as if your world is shifting and changing so drastically, both inside and out. But it is an exciting time, and we are all very excited to witness these changes taking place on this planet at this time. We are very excited for the shifts and changes that you are undergoing, and we are here to guide you forward the entire time. Never hesitate to reach out to us. We are with you, even if you can't see it or sense it. Close your eyes and speak to us, and we will be listening. We will be there to support your dreams. We will be there to encourage whatever it is that your heart is guiding you towards. The first step is for you to listen and to trust your own intuition, and we will meet you there. I would like to leave you with this one thought for today. How can you be when those around you are not able to be in the same way that you can be? How can you be in a way that you have never been before, and be in that way with a full heart, mind, and soul? How can you be in a way that is uncertain and that is new and that might be a little bit scary to you? How can you trust that this new way of being is better than the old way of being, and that this new way of being will lead you towards experiences and abilities that you didn't know that existed within you? And the only way to access them is to allow yourself to be in a way that you never gave yourself permission to be before. We ask that you allow yourself to be, as through being, you will understand why you have never had access to the joy and freedom that's been available to you always. All that is required of you is to be with it. and to be with it requires love. Love from your heart in a way that is so full and so vast that you will never want to be any other way again. This feels complete to me. I hope this finds you well.